can't hear you, bro. Nah, you playing. Damn, hey, he playing. 5x5. 5x5. I can't hear nothing you saying. 5x5. Bro, I don't speak. I don't read lips, bro. Hey, y'all, you playing? Hey, can anybody give me a 5x5 in the chat? Cause I can see y'all, but I can't hear Tribe at all. You can hear me? No.
You can't hear me?
Oh, man, I'm done. I'm done. It's too early for all that.
What up? What up? What up? What up?
To the fam in the building. Okay, 5x5. I appreciate that. Prepper plumber. Random. Coffee.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah, bro.
Man, what did the what did the thing say, man? What did the thumbnail say? They say you're supposed
a bunch of stuff.
They said you're supposed to repeat that joint when you go live.
Really?
So that what do you think they really care about? And what's the seven joints, man? I can't see it. Shit.
I can't see it either, bro.
I'm gonna read them. I'm gonna read them out loud.
Yeah. Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I got
Sloth,
someone.
Lust,
gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, and pride. That's supposed to be like in order.
Gotcha.
I guess, man. That's what it said on Google. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, Trop.
Huh?
Fam, 2024. What's today? Let me see. Let me on my cell phone. The 7th. It has only been 7 days in 2024.
And it's 8:07 with the 7 deadly sins.
Man, here we go. See?
Huh?
We got a new number?
We're
moving on from...
Some people would say it's the 7th day, but some people wouldn't.
We're moving on from 8:23 to what? 7? I don't know.
7.
Fam, we got stuff. We got stuff to talk about. Chop up. Try.
What you think?
Hey, man. Okay, look. Let's not even play with it. What happened in Miami, Tribe?
Oh, I have no idea. I ain't even...
No, bro.
Niecy looked at it. She said you could. She tried to show it to me on the phone. I couldn't see nothing, so I was like, man, I don't fucking know.
All right. Fam, what happened in Miami? To the chat. Hey, y'all. What happened? Was it Project Bluebeam? Was it something real? Or was it just, what happened in Miami, y'all? Tribe, I threw out that live talking about, the spiritual side of things, right? And when I threw it out, it was legitimately just a feeling that I was having. It was a download. It was something I felt was important to talk about, right? But then the next day, I'm sure there were videos, before I did my thing. But the next day, bro, man, I just got confirmation from all the videos coming out about all of this. It was ridiculous, bro. TT1.
Man, I don't know, man. I know we gonna get hit anyway, man. There ain't no way to stay away from it. So YouTube's gonna be on my ass no matter what. So,
oh yeah,
fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna have a terrorist attack, man.
Oh, he went straight in.
We're gonna have a terrorist attack. That's all there is to it. I mean, of course, anybody can say, yeah, well, sooner or later, of course we are and shit like that. But shit building up way too much, man. Shit building up way too much.
Bruh.
And Native sent me something.
All right. What up, Native?
It was an Instagram post. He maybe he'll tap in on it Thursday when he goes live. I don't know what he plans on doing. Usually when he hits me with something this early though, it ain't something that he's gonna focus his live on. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it a little bit. But they were talking to this I think it was an Iranian dude. He was like a refugee or something, come over here, and he was talking about. They were asking him questions like, and the motherfucker made sense, man. You remember? I know Pop B brought it up when we were live with Native, and I brought it up before that, and he pointed out that I brought it up. But remember when I said that like there's an old saying, you can take the dude out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the dude.
Yes,
You
sir.
know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All right. Well, you can take a person out of where they live on this planet and put them in a new place, and they may love it. They may actually start having little feelings towards this and towards that. But when it comes down to the come down, they still gonna be home base. They still gonna be home team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you tell me if some shit was to pop off in America, let's just say America went to war with Iran.
Oh.
You don't think every Iranian person in America is gonna have some kind of deep rooted heart for Iran in that battle? Or are they just gonna be all out America? No, and I'm just using Iran as an example. I ain't trying to pick on Iranians or anything like that. I'm saying this could be for anybody. Let America go to war with Mexico. You don't think Mexicans are gonna be standing up for Mexico? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. China.
It
South
doesn't.
Korea, North Korea.
Yeah, it
All
does.
of them.
Exactly, man. But when it comes to religions and shit, it goes even deeper.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when America has these beefs with certain religious, man, I'm telling you, man, we're gonna have a terrorist attack, man. I see it as being deeper than 9/11. 9/11 was a strategic thing, and who knows what. Like, we really don't fully understand 9/11. And if somebody thinks they do, it's because they completely 100% believe in everything the fucking media tells you, and I think you're a fucking idiot if you think that way. You have to question everything. And you can get mad at me all you want. If you believe the story that's out there to 100%, and that's what you believe, then I think you're a fucking dumbass, because you can't believe nothing this fucking media tells you. Now, some of it could be true, some of it could be false. A lot of it could be true, a lot of it could be false. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. But I can see us getting hit hard, man. But littler, we ain't gonna have no planes going into buildings. I can see like gas stations blowing up, or churches being hit, or schools even. I mean, look over there in Russia, man. They have them rebels, man, that fucking hate the Russian government, man. And if you remember back in the days, they overtook that school and just it was one of the worst things ever, man. Kids all up in there, damn near naked because it's so hot. Didn't have nothing to drink. Bombs all built around the whole fucking thing. I mean, that shit was crazy. If anybody looks into it, man, it was like I don't want to say who it was, because if I'm wrong, then that would be terrible for me to say it on some people that really didn't have nothing to do with it. And that's in Russia, man. Russian authorities and Russian government's rough as a motherfucker. Like, you even speak dirty on them and they're beating the shit out you, putting you in prison for the rest of your life. I mean, these motherfuckers go all out. Like, there's people that hate us and they coming into this country. If you don't think all these millions of people crossing into the country illegally, ain't none of them fucking against us, ain't none of them hate this country, ain't none of them sneaking in because there's a plot and a plan behind the closed doors. I mean, come on, man. Let's just be honest.
Hey, John. Hey, fam, tapping in with what you're talking about. So I woke up this morning, right? My old lady, grandson, in the bed, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? 8:30, I slept in, got my cup of coffee. So let me turn on the news, see what's going on. All in the MSM, the only thing that they had was immigration. New York is trying to sue Texas for sending the immigrants over there. They can't. Immigration. I was like, man, just turn it off. That's all 30 minutes of immigration. Let me ask you this, though, Tribe, and chat, for y'all, too, seriously. Look, bro, there was even a segment where Potato was giving a speech. It was, I guess, campaigning against T-Man. And he was talking about how, like, America first and da-da-da-da. and we need to do this, and T-Man is just about himself. And I'm like, bro, you letting millions of people unvetted come into the border. You have no room to talk. But anyways, what's the purpose? Tribe, what's the purpose? The chat, what's the purpose? Why 30 million plus? What's the purpose, bro? I need some clarity on this. I'm wrapping everything up with the aliens and the end times. What is the purpose of these migrants, bro?
Well, I mean, we can get purpose, but first,
okay.
First, I can tap into what I think about the whole situation.
Okay.
We've been on this planet for a very long time. It ain't just the last 48 years that I've been living. It ain't the last 60 years somebody in the chat's been living. It ain't the last 23 years somebody in the chat's been living.
Yeah.
We've been here centuries upon centuries upon centuries.
Mm-hmm.
And for thousands of years, there was a whole lot of motherfuckers in this land that we live in right now.
Mm.
And there was a whole lot of motherfuckers that wasn't here. And just in the past couple hundred years, now we talking thousands of years, motherfuckers was here. Thousands of years, motherfuckers was here doing their thing, living the way they live. You know, it is what it is. But then history happens and people come from other foreign lands and shit breaks out, and, you know, there's history books about it all. But there's repercussions to every fucking thing anybody does, man. And sometimes it can be 5 minutes after you do something, or sometimes it can be 20 years down the line. Sometimes it can be 100 years down the line. Sometimes it can be 1,000 years down the line.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And I know people say, oh, fuck all that, man. It is what it is now, and that shit happened, and now it's what it is. But yeah, but it was what it was before motherfuckers came over here too. It was what it was before this. It was what it was before that. And what it is now is not going to be what it is 100 years from now, or 200 years from now, or 500 years from now. It's just, when is it going to be?
Fact.
And how is it going to turn out? But you can't build a fucking America with the 200 years of what we've been doing and just expect it to end up being what the fuck we wanted it to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And motherfuckers can get mad and upset. Motherfuckers can say what they want. Motherfuckers can say, I think like this or I think like that. I'm just, man, I ain't no dummy, man. Karma's a motherfucker. Life is a motherfucker. Life will find a fucking way. You don't just get to devour everything around you and then sit back and smile and have it good for eternity, man. It doesn't work that fucking way.
Yeah. It doesn't.
I mean, if we sit here and think about it, if we just sit here and think about it, you got Mexico. Mexico been around a long motherfucking time. Mexico was around before the United States of America was around, was it not?
You talking about California and Texas?
I'm talking about Mexico. I'm talking about Mexico.
Yeah.
Didn't we go to war with Mexico to get Texas?
California?
So if you look at things in not such a small frame, but in a bigger frame, let's not take the last 100 years. Let's take the last 500 years. Right now, you got foreigners telling Mexicans, this is as far as you can go north, and you can't go no farther than that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, if you look at shit in a deep way and look at it in a bigger picture than just what the fuck you watch on the media, right fucking now, you got foreigners sitting in Texas telling Mexicans they can't come no further north than what the fuck we tell you can.
Fair.
I mean, if I'm lying, I'm lying. I mean, if y'all think I'm lying, y'all don't agree, then cool, man. That's why we do these shows. That's why we talk about things. But that's just how I see it. That's my personal opinion.
I got you. Uh,
And with that, let me add a little something else.
all right.
So with that, instead of being brothers and sisters with Mexico and respecting the fact that they've been here much longer than we have, now we have all this border shit, and you can get presidents in there to open it wide open to where now everybody that hates us can come across that motherfucker right along with the people that don't hate us. And boom, bam, bip. Instead of having Mexico as a brother and helping protect this land of ours over here, South and North America, you got Mexico like, fuck it, man. Let them flood them fucking America, man. Fuck America. I mean, maybe it's not like that. Maybe I'm wrong. But hey, it's just something that I look at and I see it, and this is what I think sometimes.
Hey man, bro, America's the greatest project on this planet. You know what I'm saying? 1776. I watched the video the other day. It was random. It was kind of different, but the main thing about this video was that freedom was worth fighting for. It's worth giving your life for. Something along those lines. But then they went into 1776 and a couple other things. Nobody can do what we've done here, man. And sadly to say, yes, we understand. we understand the need to. I don't know, bro.
Tell me this. Tell me this. How the fuck did America?
Mm-hmm.
Its biggest slogan, the biggest word America uses is freedom.
Yeah.
Land of the free. How in the fuck did they do that, man? How can you have a country built on freedom when you got millions enslaved as you do it? How the fuck can you do that, man? I'm telling you, y'all can think what y'all want. Y'all believe what y'all want. I believe what the fuck I want. There's a doomsday coming.
Hey, look, okay. Tribe, I want to throw this out here. Fam, chat, look, so that Cat Williams interview that he did where he went against the grain, he went against everybody. He went against the people we're not supposed to talk about, or your channel gets shut down. He went against everything. But even within that, I still think he was controlled. I still think somebody gave him permission to do what he did. I just say whatever you want to say. And the person that's screaming freedom the loudest, oh, freedom, is going to be the person that really knows how to manipulate freedom the most. No other country is doing this, bro. And look, you can call it tribalism, you can call it whatever. This is the only country where you will go and see people of different races living in different neighborhoods and commingling and existing. And I think, seriously, I think the fact that America's the beacon of light, this is the most free country on the planet, when we all know it's a rat race. We got homeless everywhere. The streets aren't paved with gold. We know what America's really about. You know what I'm saying? The people are good, but the people who run this, I always say don't fall for the okie doke. Bird's eye view. The person that's screaming, oh, yeah, come over here. Freedom, freedom, freedom. It's going to be the most enslaved place on the planet. I've been, bro, in my travels, the furthest I've been is Thailand. And Thailand was 10 times more freer than it is here. And I understand that the government, it was 10 times more freer. But then again, in Thailand, everybody looks like Thai people. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we've been duped.
Let's tap in. We have. I ain't gonna lie to you. We have. So many different levels.
But look, come on, man. You don't think you're gonna be duped when you got somebody like Biden in office?
Bro?
You can't see these people being put in place? They shut us down for talking on a YouTube because they scared 100 people might listen to you. There is no freedom. There is no freedom, man. There's no freedom. You're not free. Nothing's free. Come on, stop it. You're not free.
Sounds good. Hey, Trop, did you catch so there was I caught a live stream. Homeboy Flow State, he was talking about he actually put up the documents. So T-Mobile, a cellular company. Look, this is where it's going. This is our freedom that we pay for, that we slave and work for. We pay our taxes for this freedom. T-Mobile, they're implementing new rules that just started this year, where if you have text messages, if you're sending media that goes against what was it? I forgot what the words that they call it. They can fine you. And then they cleared it up. So they said, oh, no, it's companies, it's corporations. They're trying to get rid of the spam. You know how we all get spam caller, bill collectors, all random phone. They're trying to get rid of that. But again, just like the PATIROTACT, just like that came in with a whole bunch of crazy rules of expansion for the government. So something as simple as T-Mobile is coming in and it's starting with bigger companies, but I'm telling you, they're gonna start monitoring text messages.
Oh yeah. They already are,
bro. They collecting.
They just want to be able to say that they're doing it legally. So when they start dragging you into court,
man,
because of the way you vote or the way you speak, or they can say they legally. Yeah, man, ain't nobody stupid, man. This motherfucker going. I ain't got but a few years left. But you know, what's fucked up is that there's so many motherfuckers falling for all of it, man.
Yeah, facts.
There's so many motherfuckers falling for it all, man.
Real facts. Yeah, bro.
They got us wrapped around their little pinky.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what it is though. Ultimately, seriously, it's all indoctrination for what's gonna come with the next thing. It's gonna be familiar to a whole lot of people. The people who are gonna get cell phones in the new system after when they get cell phones, they're already gonna know that they're tracking and monitoring everything. So we can't say certain things. So why would we even want to say, you know, inspiring things or things of freedom? That's where that's going. It's the indoctrination of it all. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Bro, we got so much stuff to talk about. I think the migrants are cannon fodder. Somebody told me that they were cannon fodder. Look. If there's not going to be an election, which again, MSM, I know. Look in the chat, they're like, "Don't watch MSM." No, I like to know what's going on. Not that I see it as factual information, but I want to know what the enemy's thinking. I want to know I want to get the whole picture. I want to hear it. They actually said that it's probably more likely projected that Potato will step out of this election. So what is the purpose of these migrants, tribe? Fam, I need y'all help. Cannon fodder, CW 2.0, a buffer. Is that how we're gonna expend the ammunition? Because if there's not gonna be, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Did you ever watch Batman?
Hey, I was watching one with Bane before we went live.
All right. Did you watch the one where Bruce Wayne's talking to his butler dude, and the butler dude says to him, he says, "Man, some people just want to watch the world burn." You asking about all these people crossing the border and all that shit. I mean, maybe people just if you're rich, super rich, and you don't have to worry about anything, you're completely covered for generations. You got generational wealth. Do you give a fuck what the streets do? You don't care. It's entertainment to you. It's all entertainment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're playing with people. You're just playing with them. Well, let's see what happens let's see what happens with that.
I'm looking at the chat. Can somebody tell me why?
They're not smart. They're not smart enough. They're not smart enough to know what's going to happen, and they know that too. They're smart enough to know they're not smart enough. They can't plan 7 billion people into a perfect plan. You understand what I'm saying? So why not? Hey, let's try this. Hey, fuck it. Let's try that. 2020. Let's try it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't know what Russia will fucking react to, but fuck it. Let's try it.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what though. Since we tapping in,
sometimes it don't.
I'm gonna tell you what though. Hey, Dino, because he's in the building. What up, Ghost? Hey,
what up?
John. Okay? Look, if you're in a conflict with somebody, and everybody knows this, if you're in a fight with somebody, if you're in a war with somebody, anybody, anything, you about to do. What is the one rule, bro? The one rule that everybody has told me about your opponent. What is the wrong rule you do not do? Hey, Chad, I'm looking.
Trust them? Untrust them?
Yeah. Don't underestimate them.
Underestimate. That's them.
Yeah, bro, no matter what. Even if you got it in the bag, you don't underestimate them because you just don't know. Hey, the Ruskies, bro, been getting missiles from NK. We tapping in from NK. Dino, tell me if I'm wrong.
Let me ask you this. This taps in. Let me ask you this. How many enemies do you think America has?
Man, everybody.
All right, so say there's 8 billion people on Earth. Yeah. Out of those 8 billion, how many people do you think are truly against America?
Majority of them.
So let's just say it's half, and it's 4 billion people.
Run it.
All right.
Yeah.
America has around 300 million people, right?
Yes.
So we need some backup,
bro.
300 million against 4 billion. That's some pretty bad odds, man. Let's flood some. We need to pick up our numbers, man. We need to get our numbers up.
Yeah, hey, bro. Without a doubt. I'm glad you brought that to the chat's attention because we're being outdone, we're being outperformed, we're being outmaneuvered, all while Potato is in the office. It's a complete setup. Look, so Potato's in the office. Why hasn't he, fam, tell me if I'm wrong, as the leader of the United States, the beacon of the planet, why has he not been giving press briefings every week? Y'all know why, but I'm just saying, why has he not been declaring this to the countries in the Middle East? If y'all do this is what's going to happen. Why has he not been taking power as the most powerful person on the planet and putting his foot down and telling people, don't even think about it. Because he can't. It's the perfect setup. Seriously, this is America. And look, I talk to so many people. They're like, oh, well, we got this. We got these secret weapons. We could just demolish them without thinking about it. We can just do this. Where's our leader, bro? Who's gonna put their foot down and say North Korea don't think about it? China, I don't care what happens. Or either China, look, we need to find a peaceful way to resolve these conflicts that are coming in the future. Go ahead, Trop. I'm listening.
Man, the powerful people put speakers in front of us, and they call them presidents and vice presidents, and so on and so on.
Yeah.
And then sometimes somebody will sneak in because they ain't ready for it.
Okay.
Or they put the wrong motherfucker. They think they got control of a motherfucker, and he go off the rail a little bit. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what happened with Trump. I think Trump got too big-headed for the elite, for the real motherfuckers that rule this shit.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, sir. I mean, come on, dog. I thought you was down, man. That's the only reason we let you sit up in that motherfucker. And now you just going to totally go hard and say you going to fuck the UN and fuck China. I mean, you know, now you just walking around this bitch like you rule every motherfucking thing. And the people bought into it. The people, you know, the American citizen. Oh, shit, this motherfucker acting like a dictator. He acting like he running shit. Well, ain't the president supposed to run shit? But we're so used to the president really not running shit and just saying what the fuck we want him to say to make us feel good. You understand what I'm saying? So now they just threw some motherfuckers in office for looks.
Yeah.
Straight up. I mean, Biden was Obama's vice president. That looks good. Kamala looks like she could be black, so that looks good. I mean, I'm just being brutally honest, man. And you know, I ain't trying to be.
No, that's how they maneuver.
Yeah, it is how they maneuver, man.
Yeah.
But you got to shut them up because Kamala's not that bright. Her IQ is not there, man. It's not there. That woman is not smart. She just really isn't. She's smart as far as if you do something 100 times over and over and over again, you're going to be able to do it. And that's what the fuck she has to do. But she has no thoughts of her own. She has no visionary shit in her mind, man. She can't look at the future and think of a better future and bring it upon us. And Biden's, man, he was whacked out before he ever got fucking elected. And we as a society are so brainwashed that we actually have millions of people go and vote for this dude when he plain and simply sat in front of you on the screen and couldn't speak. And was racist as a motherfucker. And was racist in his past. And was friends with some of the biggest racists in the fucking planet.
I remember that. Yeah.
But here we go. Let's go give him our fucking vote.
That's what they do.
We're the okey doke, man. Bro, falling for it every motherfucking day. People you gotta stop thinking like they want you to think. You gotta stop thinking like they feeding this shit to your brain and you're falling for it, man. And you know all the motherfucking people that are religious. Mm-hmm. Man, y'all gotta go in front of that motherfucking God. And I'm pretty sure he gonna wonder how well you voted for that motherfucker, man. You voted for that motherfucker that got these people killed and these people killed and all these wars started. You wrote his motherfucking name on the line. You checkmarked that. You voted for a motherfucker that pretty much backed World War III.
Hey.
You got to answer to God.
The facts is facts. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hopefully it'll get worked out in the shake. I don't know. In the mix. Facts are facts, Tribe. Seriously. Hey, man. 2024.
Shit ain't good, man. Shit ain't good.
No, it's not. It's gonna get worse.
We sit up here and we have a good time, man, and we try to joke around and shit, but sometimes we got to be serious, man, because shit is fucked up. Shit is fucked up from when I was a kid, man. It was different. Man, police couldn't run up on you like they can now. Police wasn't gunning people down in the streets like they have been in the past 10, 20 years.
I think there just wasn't as many cell phones with cameras, bro. I'm gonna throw that out there.
I mean, yeah, they were doing shit, man, but it's gotten to a point, man, where it's just fucking bonkers, man.
Hey, back to what you were saying about how if 4 billion people are against the United States, right?
Yep.
Bro, we done fell for the okie doke. We don't have nobody at the helm. Nobody is steering this ship, bro. We're being outmaneuvered. Look, right now as we speak, one of our aircraft carriers are headed to the Mediterranean, right? Now, as this is being headed to the Mediterranean, today, MSM, I know y'all be like, don't watch MSM. Iran has displayed their new arsenal of stealth boats. Have you seen that?
I'm sorry. What's up?
Oh, here we go.
I seen Kelly in the chat. I ain't seen her in a minute. What up?
What up, Kelly?
Good to see you,
bro. We're 1,000% being outmaneuvered. Our aircraft carrier is headed to the Mediterranean Sea right now. I guess either to first strike on the Houthis in Yemen or deal with some. I don't know, but it's headed there now.
Right.
And as we're talking, Iran decides to start to display some of their new boats, their attack boats, their attack ships. And I'm gonna tell you, they're nothing to play with. Nah, it's stealth technology. It is top tier technology. Their missile technology will evade some of NATO's air defense deterrence. Like us with our freedom and the beacon of light, and We don't have nobody at the helm, bro. We are being outmaneuvered. If y'all don't, if what I'm saying ain't correlating, Russia has been buying these missiles from North Korea, and NATO, their panties got in the wad because the missile got through all of the Patriot missile defense systems, all of these, because North Korea, fam, do you hear what I'm saying? Not in Russia. North Korea has a missile that will defeat the U.S.'s missile defense system. The damn thing, it throws off flares as it's going through, and it confuses our missile defense system. And guess what? North Korea, from what I understand, is like living in the Stone Age. Everybody's starving. All they got is a couple, artillery guns that just shoot shells. That's it. Bro, we've been outmaneuvered.
We're getting flanked. We're getting flanked.
Yes. Times 3 by Russia, China, and Iran. All three.
Not to mention the South. Not to mention the South. We got enemies in the South. You think Venezuela gives a fuck about America? No. You think Cuba gives a fuck about America?
Bro, look, I'm going to tell you, I never, and this is just how I feel, just me, I never ever want to be in the top spot. I know that sounds bad, like, Josh, you don't want the best for yourself. No, I do, but I don't want to be in a top spot. And if I do,
get the crown.
Bro, if I get the top spot, I don't want to let nobody know that I'm in the top spot. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because guess what happens? Everybody comes gunning for you. Everybody. The planet comes gunning for you.
Yeah.
That's where we at, man.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Ain't no doubt about it, man. Ain't no doubt about it. And we creeping and creeping and creeping, and more shit is happening. More tests. I mean, I was watching New York Prepper, man. Of course. And he's showing how North Korea is testing South Korea right now. Bro. Testing the 200 shots, 60 shots. You sent me that.
Yeah. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep and got the text message. 2024 has been an absolute fool in these 7 days. 200 artillery rounds. No, South Korea had to. Look. I don't know what you can actually declare as what is it, like a thing of war? Yeah, an act of war. But if somebody's shooting artillery rounds, you got to tell your people to go shelter,
evacuate.
Come, we ain't ready.
Word.
We ain't ready. I bet you South Korea said we need to respond, and they probably called us and said, "Hey, you got our back? We're about to respond." And somebody probably said, "No, not yet. We're not ready yet. Get your people out of there." And bro, it's a shame.
Appreciate you, Doopsie Daisy. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. You guys are fire. I'm on fire. Love you too, brother. Everybody.
What's that under? Can y'all see that underneath that donation? It says, "Let's celebrate the 20th Super on Livestream." On a live stream. Oh wow! What the hell does that mean?
Hey, they monitoring.
Yeah.
they monitoring, bro.
They watching.
It's the 20th Super on a live stream. Yeah.
I started chilling. I started chilling out on the preps. One, cause prices.
Yeah.
When you're spending $42 on some freeze dried food, and that shit shoots up to almost $70. You're like, hold the fuck up. Maybe I got enough for now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes. Straight up, man. When you go to the fucking grocery store and rice went from $5.99 for a big ass bag to $12.99 for the same fucking bag, and it's a little bit smaller. You know what I'm saying? You start to be like, man, just hold up, man. Let's just get some canned goods. Let's get a case of green beans. We good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, man, the farther we go, the more we got to do it.
Hey,
you better keep. I ain't the one to always preach about prepping shit, man, and I ain't the biggest prepper in the world. Not by far. I'm your average fucking prepper for real. Yeah. I bug out bags, fucking crates to throw in the truck. I got my truck set up so I can get the fuck out. I got battery shit. I got ways to heat my house if the electric goes out, and got water stored, shit, regular prepping shit. I don't have no doomsday bunker. I don't have none of that shit. But I'm telling you, man, if you started to get away from it, You better start getting back into it, man, because there's about, 3 million motherfuckers in this country that aren't original to this country at this time in the world.
30, bro. 30.
And there's got to be a few thousand at least that would love to see America crumble and turn into something else. And our own fucking leaders want to crumble and turn it into something. Our own fucking people that are in the ruler positions want to take away what America is and change it into something else. They've been telling us we're free, which is complete bullshit. Complete bullshit. We need to stomp that out. If anybody had any balls whatsoever, we would all be speaking the truth. And the truth is, America is not the land of the free. Sorry to tell you, but it's not. We got more motherfuckers locked up in prison than anywhere else on this motherfucking planet.
Homeless. Vets, homeless.
You know what? You know, California said, "Fuck it, man. We're gonna give all this free shit to the people coming into this country. Let's just what was it? Free healthcare. California just gonna give free healthcare to all the people coming into this country. What about the motherfuckers in this country, man?
Yeah, those
you know what I'm saying? And who's gonna be working to pay for it? It's American slaves, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same as back then, but man, I'm telling you, in years to come, they're gonna look back and they're gonna be like, America was nothing but slavery for 400 fucking years, and however long it goes before something happens and it crumbles, but 600 years, 700 years, I'm telling you, they perfected, America perfected slavery.
Bro, can you imagine that? When America is like not at the forefront, seriously, when we're like 7th, 8th place. Not that I don't want that to happen, but I'm just saying, can you imagine that? Bro, I can't even imagine that. Now that we're talking about it, I'm processing. When other countries are coming here because their money is 3 times, 2 times what our money is, we don't stand a chance. It's sad, man.
But they already are. If you look at some of these places, some of these people got money working way better than our money's working.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, look at Dubai. Holy shit. You ever been to Dubai? Only thing I've only seen it on TV, but Jesus, is that place beautiful? Is that place set the fuck up? Everybody over there driving Lamborghinis and Mercedes Benz and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
you know,
I'm scared. I'm scared to go to Dubai, bro. Hey, look. Hey, Trump, fam. I saw a video, right? It was like a black dude on YouTube, and he was saying like there are 3 laws that if you travel to Dubai that you never want to break, right? Man, let me try to remember them. 1? What was 1? Man,
I know somebody got locked up for texting or tweeting that somebody's a bitch.
Yeah, bro. It was like you can't. What was it, man? It was 3 laws, but they were just like so like normal to us right now that you will legitimately get locked up over there. It was like no, what was it? No no corn. That's changed the C to a P. No corn. Absolutely no corn. If you're caught with it on your phone, if you're caught looking at it, guess where you're going? To jail. It was so wild. The 2 other ones were just as crazy as that.
Yeah, I mean, look at Singapore. You ever looked into Singapore? How nice that motherfucking place is, but they got some crazy ass laws too. Like you could be, I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think you could actually be caught with like a little bag of marijuana and be put to death.
Hey man, the alcohol. Dubai, no alcohol whatsoever. Not a drop. You ain't sneaking a shot glass in. Nothing. You going to jail. What do they know we don't know?
Yeah. You wonder.
Bro, we don't have nobody at the helm. Nobody at the helm. We're just cruising through the oceans wherever the winds will take us. United States of America. Oh, look, and look, if you don't believe what I'm saying, again, is it Austin, the black guy, the general, top guy?
Okay, I'm not sure, but
so apparently he dipped out. Tell me if I'm wrong, chat. Tell me if I'm wrong. Apparently, bro, this is how there is no one at the helm. We got Potato, and then the leader of our national security dipped out for like a week. From what they're saying, no one knew where this dude was at for an elective surgery, which put him in intensive care.
Huh.
While we got things going on over in the Promised Land with Hezbollah and Gaza and Iran and the Houthis, for a week he was in intensive care. And then his statement was, "I'm sorry." Nobody knew where this dude was at, bro. We're asleep at the helm, man. This dude is responsible for declaring war and firing off them things and making stuff happen. Elective surgery. Nobody said what it was, but elective. Knee replacement, I don't know, hip replacement, lipo, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Little nip tuck. Bro, it's sad, man. That's why I prep.
We just gonna have to get our ass handed to us. We've had it good. We've had it good for a long time, man. And when I say a long time, I'm talking 50 years or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, since if you really look at it, since the 70s, 80s. Mm-hmm. You know, you've been able to get, you know, you ain't been starving like some other places. It ain't like Ethiopia starving. I mean, I'm sure there's families hurting and shit, but, you know, there's ways to get food and shit. Like, you can figure it out. We've been spoiled. And you can't be tough. You can't. We're going to have to get our ass kicked, man, to snap back into shape. You know what I mean? And I guess build something else. Because I think when we get our ass kicked, we're going to get our ass handed to us. And then, boom, something else will have to be built. And there'll have to be a whole nother country built on freedom. Because motherfuckers will be so fed up and 1 million, 2 million, 10 million, 20 million people stand up and say, nope, we ain't doing this no more. We're going over here to this land and we're starting something new and we'll have to fight for our lives like back in the days. I mean, I guess, man, it's too much for my head to wrap around, but
bro,
because this shit is done. This shit is done. This American way is done. It's over.
Done. It's done. It is. I agree 1,000%. It's done. It is done. We've exhausted our monetary system, the debt. All right, look, I'm gonna tell you what makes us different from other countries, from other places. Man, traveling Thailand. When we went to Thailand, that changed my life. But if you don't have all the money up front to purchase a car, all the money up front to purchase a house, well, there's some families get together and buy a certain amount of like what are they called? The cinder blocks. And you'll see a lot of homes that are like partially built, and they're just waiting until they can save enough money to buy a couple more cinder blocks to build their house. But America is the only place. Look, let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you, those migrants that just came in, even though we see them, what up? Those migrants, their world has changed drastically. We may think it's just business as usual, but they've never really had healthcare like that. I'm sure they're getting an EBT card. They can go to grocery stores and probably get $500 worth of groceries. They've never been able to do that before, bro. And then look, the ones that were here before them, like the relatives, Venezuelans, the ones that they got, hey, look, let's go get you a car. We can get you a car. You know what I'm saying? You're in the system now.
Yeah.
Cars, credit, probably starting businesses.
Man, in Venezuela, they couldn't even get potatoes, man. It was like for a large fried McDonald's was like $100 or something.
Yes.
I mean, they were throwing stacks of cash in Venezuela. They were just throwing stacks of cash in the streets. Like, this is trash. There's nothing we can do with it.
Yeah.
You need a truckload of this shit to get bread and milk. You literally need a truckload of these pieces of paper driven in because milk is $4 billion. You know, I mean, I'm exaggerating, but it's truth.
Yeah. So we're watching, but this is a whole new thing for them. My only thing is, who dislikes this country so much? And I know this is what we were built on, like the different races and the different, backgrounds, and you know what I'm saying, bring your porn and all. But who hates this country so much that they will just let millions of people come in and just instantaneously get credit, instantaneously get EBT, instantaneously get healthcare? Who?
Well, that's a great control method, man. I mean, if everybody's got them credit cards and everybody's in debt with those credit cards,
okay.
I mean, you can rule over them like a motherfucker, man. They can't rule cash like they can rule credit.
We're getting somewhere now,
and we already know these things, but I mean, and they want everybody to be in debt. They want you to burn those credit cards up.
We're getting somewhere now.
They love it.
We're getting somewhere, bro. I appreciate that. Seriously, we're getting somewhere. Do they need to replace the old slaves with the new ones? I don't know.
Shit, they probably just want both. They probably just we want all the slaves. We want all the slaves. These people don't work. These people out here telling us that we should have a job and you ain't working 40 hours a week. You ain't shit. These politicians and shit. They don't work. You think anybody in these buildings are working, man? They are hanging out, eating the best food at lunchtime, driving the nicest cars, working in the nicest buildings possible, sitting around talking, joking, coming up with shit to do to make fucking citizens so they can play their little games with us and have us doing whatever they want us to do.
Yeah.
They're not working. They're on the phone talking to motherfuckers all the time, just chatting it up, bullshitting, getting in their feelings about something and starting some little personal war with whatever they want and can. And they're not working, man. They're not working. The slaves are working. The slaves are working. Bro, the ones out there building the buildings and cutting the grass and standing at cash registers for 8 hours straight and their fucking legs getting blood clots in them and their feet are swelled up. And, you understand? And then you get that little ass paycheck and they take half of that. And then when you go spend the rest of it, they take some out of that too. Oh, this costs $1.05, but why the fuck I gotta give you $1.50? I mean, they just stripped this in. It's slavery, man. It's a slavery system. It is what it is. It's from the beginning. The slave system's been intact since America was born.
Bro, I'll tell you what broke my heart, man. My niece, she's 17. My niece, right? Hard times where she's at. She got her first apartment at 17 in high school. And so I was talking to her today. Man, I've been preaching to her for the longest. Look, just go get your nursing. LVN, 18 months. Go get your nursing license before you get a car, before you get an apartment, because you're going to be trapped into the rat race. Just go get your nursing license and bypass all of the BS. I was like, I will help you to the best of my ability with everything I got. Conversation today. She went and got an apartment because, you know, she had to get out from where she was at. So she went and got an apartment. So we're talking to her and I'm like, hey, what's up? She's like, oh, I'm on my break working at churches. I'm like, how much they paying you? $10.50. I said, well, how you making you in high school? How you paying an apartment? $9.50. This is in the country. She's like, well, I work this many hours and I try to get some overtime. And then I take this much, it only leaves me with like $50 a week. But you know what I'm saying? It's just what I got to do right now. And I'm just like, man, you breaking my heart, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's how it happens and I had to explain to her, I said, you don't understand. Now you're stuck in the rat race because you got bills. This is what they wanted.
Yeah. You enslaved. Yeah.
I'm going to make sure it goes a different way for it, bro. If I got to pay that, you know what I'm saying? If I got to pay that whole thing myself, just so you can say, forget it. And either, you know what I'm saying, get into school. But, bro.
You're still going to be stuck. You're still going to be stuck.
No car.
That's what, I mean, think about it, man. Think about it. You wake up in the morning.
Bro.
You got a little tiny bit of time.
Yeah.
And the whole time in the morning, okay, what time is it? Okay, not yet. Oh, what time is it? Oh, not yet. Okay, what time is it? Not yet. Okay, it's time to go. So the whole morning, the only thing you are is your brain is warped on what time it is because you got to get to work. You got to get. You got to get out in those fields. Boom, bam, bip. So then you go out there and you break your fucking body for these motherfuckers. Then you bring home scraps. You get home, you're so wore out, so frustrated, so mad because you hate. Most people hate what the fuck they got to do all day long, every single day. You know what I'm saying? And you're so fucking tired, you can't do nothing. I don't have the energy. I don't even feel like going out to get something to eat. I don't even, man, fuck, I just want to lay on this couch and then boom, you fall asleep and wake up the next day and you do it all over again. That's life. That's what life is. We are fucking living beings on a planet.
Yes.
And they have us so trapped by their ways and their system that we all just fucking robots doing the same fucking thing day in, day out. And we think, oh, we take a little vacation, man. Oh, man, life should be a vacation. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be so trapped in to having to pay these motherfuckers. And if you don't, you're either going to be a homeless motherfucker or in prison, man. And if you try to do anything outside of the box, they got laws on top of laws to keep you from being able to be an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? And really building something big. Everything's locked down. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. You get on YouTube. These gamers, y'all think about these gamers on YouTube or on Twitch. You think, oh man, they're making millions. Man, these motherfuckers started 10 years ago, and they spent 7 days a week, every week, 12 hours a day sitting online playing a game, just constantly, never stop. Like, most of these motherfuckers have went crazy in their minds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like,
people just don't understand, man. This whole thing is rigged up to just fucking eat us alive, man. And why in the fuck is life expectancy 72 years and you can't retire until you're 65?
Get them, tribe. I see it.
I'm so fucking sick of it, man. I'm so fucking sick of it. I hope if I die and come back to this motherfucker that we are living a completely different way, because the kings and queens of the past have passed down this bullshit. And if you can't sing, if you can't sing, if you can't dance,
play basketball, football.
If you ain't got big titties,
hey, get them.
I'm being for real, man. I ain't even joking. I'm being for real.
Tribe. There's a channel I watch. I ain't gonna say the name, but it's a female. She's pretty cool. Her channel is about being a single mom, single parent with kids living in the projects. You know, some of her videos. Watch me go spend my EBT at the grocery store. But it's heartfelt. It's good stuff. It's heartfelt. So I'm cheering her on. Bro, I cut out so many channels being spiritually prepared. Guess what? Yesterday, she did a short. Well, y'all, I just did my third Zoom phone call consultation. $250 an hour. Cause she's pretty. That's where this thing is going, bro. That's where it's going. And for $250 an hour, what you talking about? What is everybody else talking about? It ain't how you doing, how was your day? Bro, this thing is done. I cut out I took an hour and a half, bro, to cut out so many people I was subscribed to. Not the fam, but just stuff that was unimportant and unnecessary.
It's sickening.
It's a mess.
It's sickening.
It is.
But that's because we got a country and a world, but we have a country full of leaders that are complete perverts.
Pastor. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Seriously.
No,
the only thing they want to see is some big titties, some ass, or some little boys.
Tribe. Do we need to talk about this?
It is what it is. It's what these motherfuckers is doing. Epstein Island, a real thing. Hey. The list is a real thing. Back all this time when these motherfuckers is getting killed and disappeared off the planet, and all these people were talking all this shit. Like, man, there's in the political rings. There's pedophiles. There's people that are met, and everybody, whatever. That's conspiracy. Pizza.
Oh yeah.
Now it's coming to light. There's some shit being shown. But I just wonder if all this shit's coming to light because they're trying to make it normal. I wonder if in the long run, they're figuring all this will help them just say, hey, man, this is just how it is now. Your kids are our...
Let's go.
Your kids are our pleasurable beings.
Let's go, bro. Let's go.
You're already enslaved by us. We tell you, and if you don't let us, we'll lock you up. We'll ruin your life. We'll kill you. But on top of that, we ain't gonna sneak around no more. Your kids are ours.
Let's go.
And that's what they've been doing. They've been hitting up the schools. They've been terrorizing the colleges. But now they teaching shit all up in the little schools and shit to the little ones. Why? Mm-hmm. Because they see your kids as their property.
Yeah.
That's their future slaves. That's their future slaves in whatever way they want to use them as slaves.
Bro, the bag is up. The game is up. The veil's being lifted. They're running. Seriously.
If I get a strike, I get a strike. Fuck them. Because the truth is the truth. There's a list out there. And there's all kinds of people on it. People that you even like. People that you love their movies. You love their comedy. Yeah. You love their singing. And these motherfuckers are going to some island where all these rich motherfuckers go and these presidents and all these big time people go just to fuck around with kids, man. And that's the truth of it. And nobody want to say nothing because they scared of getting a strike on their channel or something. Like, let's be real. These motherfuckers is raping fucking teenagers, man.
Yeah. Hey, man, look, it's all the people that we've all come to love. It's the fabric of society. It's what we're used to in Hollywood. It's just about everybody. What I'm taking from this whole thing, the list, is that this whole system just needs to burn. Everything needs to burn. And look, just like we're seeing this list, trust me, Iran is seeing this list. The Muslim countries are seeing this list. Russia's seeing this list. I don't know what they got going over there.
I'm sure they got some shit going on too.
Yeah, I heard they got some,
but maybe not. I mean, I'm not saying every place is like America. America is the land of the sin, man.
They come here for that.
And I'm sure they got some shit going on too, because there's some crazy ass shit going on in some of these countries. Like they got to have some fucked up people too. But I'm just saying, man, and we say the system needs to burn.
Bro, we talk about it.
What we really need is people that have fucking morals, who have a fucking heart, who fucking care about human beings, who care about the earth, who care about animals, who care about life, who care about happiness, who are unselfish. People that don't live by how much money they got in their fucking bank, man. That's who we need visionaries, but their visions to be beautiful, not evil. It's the people that are look, let me say this.
Say it.
And this is what's so fucking hard about it. When you have so much corruption sitting at a point, is that corruption gonna let love in? Or are they gonna let more corruption in?
Yes, get them, try.
If me and Just Josh are a corrupted YouTube channel, and we're trying to work everybody over in YouTube, are we gonna bring in people with morals and people that care about the people, or are we going to bring in other people that don't give a fuck about nobody and they're trying to run game too? And with the government stacked and the elite stacked with these people that just don't give a fuck about nobody but themselves, they're never going to let anybody in that'll do any good. It's just going to continue to get more and more and more corruption and evil and sick bullshit.
Hey, Trop. I be kicking that spiritual stuff. I'm not going to tap all the way into it, but look, the foundation of this planet right now, at least the United States, is it's been terraformed. I like that word. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been prepared for evil to absolutely run amok. Corn is free now. Corn is. I didn't even know what corn was. I'd see videos. They'd be like, I like corn. I was like, you like corn? Corn is everywhere, bro. It's free. Man, you can watch. Just hop on YouTube and you're gonna get innuendos of you know what I'm saying? Just some of the craziest stuff out there, and the kids are watching it. Bro, the ground is fertile for evil to run amok. And fam, y'all know what time it is. Pastor, y'all know what time it is. The man of perdition is coming. Super, super evil is coming on this planet. And bro, it's ripe. It's now is the time. I'm telling you, I deleted a whole lot of channels because I have to. Hey, look, I had one channel. I'm not gonna shout out the name, bro. And I try to keep it. She did try-on hauls. And it was, you know, talking about her life and her education and try-on hauls. But after I got finished watching those try-on hauls, I'd be ready to run downstairs and see what my old lady had going on. I had to unsubscribe. And it was a whole lot of other ones too that would just they were insinuating things that I noticed were taking my mind to different places. Nothing crazy. But right now, as for preparedness, I gotta be focused. I can't be distracted. So I had to go through and all those little harmless channels I had to get rid of them, bro. Not the fam, not y'all, not prepping, not anything that's needed, but the ones that keep me on my phone just scrolling. They had to go. And for majority of America, it's vice versa. They piling it on because it is good content. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's good content. It'll keep you watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, when you crack open YouTube, this what you want to see.
Yeah.
But you know, you gotta have discernment, man. You gotta be ready for the fight. It's not about what you want to see. It's about what you need to be seeing to do what you need to do in the future. I don't know, bro.
It's so simple, man. It's so simple.
Yeah.
You could live a life, and life could be so good for so many, man. It's so simple, man. You just have to care. You know what I mean? You have to be unselfish all the fucking time. You can be selfish sometimes, but don't be selfish all the damn time, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I know there's a lot of good people out here, but the good people ain't in positions of power. Because if good people were in positions of power, you wouldn't have Israel and Palestine at war. You wouldn't have North Korea and South Korea the way that they are. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't have America beefing with 90% of the fucking world. You wouldn't have a Joe Biden in office. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we just do not have good people at the helm, man.
Bro, we ain't got nobody right now. We ain't got. Oh, look, a fun fact. Can I throw out a fun fact?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it came out the other day that DeSantis said, I guess if the numbers don't add up, guess who he's gonna back? Guess who he's gonna throw all his oomph behind?
Trump.
Man, and they look, and bro, and then they trying to make it to where he can't even run.
Yeah.
DeSantis is like the most solid pick if there is no T-Man. A couple months ago, it was DeSantis versus T-Man.
Yeah.
But Trump is already up in all the polls, and I ain't talking politics. I'm just saying. But you mean to tell me that the person who is most expected to win, you got multiple states telling him he can't even run? Man, hey, this country's doing something different. Tribe, I coined it the transitional period. They're about to burn this thing down and start over with new slaves. That's what I think the migrants are. I think they want as many as they can get in here. They will be the new America, along with a few of us. But they can't buy pew-pews, can they?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Pew-pews ain't hard to come by in America, though.
I feel you. When the come down gets to the get down, CW 2.0 type WOL shift.
They just have us so brainwashed though, man. They have us so brainwashed because we can sit around and our biggest hope is Trump.
Man.
Well, I mean, look, I'm not trying to shit on Trump, man. And I'm not trying to shit on the people who believe in the dude and want to give him every vote they possibly can. Only thing I'm saying is how fucked up does our country have to be to where we have to look at this one human being named Donald Trump as the fucking savior of fucking America, man. It's not it. It's not it, man. I'm telling you, we are fucked up, y'all. We are fucked up. They got us twisted up. We are confused. We are ignorant to what they're doing. And we can do guessing games all fucking day long, but I mean, they got shit in the works that we don't even think of, man. They do shit on purpose. You don't think this Epstein list come out on purpose? Yeah. You don't think all these things that they push in our face are pushed on purpose? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, think about it. You can say, well, they can't. Well, the only reason they let it out is because they knew they couldn't hide it forever. Okay, well, hear me out on this. Mm-hmm. They know damn well they can put something out, and a week later, ain't nobody fucking talking about it.
Yeah.
So every single thing we hear of on the media and the news and all, that's all fucking planned shit. They want us to hear it.
Yes. Yeah.
And you can think you're some fucking genius and oh, well, I see around that shit. I know exactly what they're doing when they do that. I know that they're planning. I know that they're putting that shit out so we see it. And that's exactly what they want you to fucking think. That even the shit you think that you're being slick and smart about, and oh man, I done thought around that. Nah, man, these motherfuckers is slick, man. These motherfuckers is slick,
bro.
Everything's Congress. On purpose.
Yeah. Hey, bro, Congress. I read somewhere they make $180,000 a year. Most congressional members. Bro, that's $15,000 a week. My math could be off. They ain't living in our world. You making $15,000 a week. You ain't living in our world.
and and tell me this, how are all of them millionaires?
Yeah, bro.
I mean, come on, man. It's not the same. They aren't. No. That's why they don't care about the streets. They don't care about us. They don't give a fuck about us, man.
They live in life.
And people believe that they do. They'll sit there and listen to these motherfuckers debate on TV, and they truly believe it. Oh, this dude says he cares about lesbians. Oh, this dude cares about our kids. Oh, we need to vote for this dude. He really fucking cares about our college students. No, that's enslavement camps, Jack. Yeah. He don't give a fuck about you. He don't give a fuck about none of these motherfuckers do.
Yeah. $15,000 a week.
Let me ask you this. Do you think Trump cares more about revenge than he does anything else at this point? If I was Trump, my number one thing is, and yeah, he may care about the country and he may want good for the country and things will probably do better if he gets in office. But if I was Trump, my fucking thoughts would be revenge like a you know how they came after this dude? Yeah, so bro. That's what they show us. Now I'm feeding into the shit that they feed us. Here I go, right along with the rest of us. But hey, man, if it is what it is, and they really are going after this dude the way they're going after him, I would be thinking revenge like a motherfucker. And they have to know this shit.
Yeah. Hey, bro, look.
The last thing I'm going to do is let a motherfucker like him get in office after I done did all the things that I've done.
Let me move my mic.
Let me hire the motherfucker I've been bullying the past 10 years. I done beat the shit out this dude 700 times. Now I want you to rule us. I want you to be my boss. Yeah, right, motherfucker. Come on, dog. Stop it.
Hey, for me, it's good cop, bad cop. You know what I'm saying? The okie doke. You know what I'm saying? When you get in trouble with your partner, I ain't never been in that kind of trouble, but you get into trouble, good cop, bad cop. First 48, we done all seen the videos. The good cop comes in, he brings him some coffee. hey, look, it's gonna be all right. Just talk to me. You know what I mean? Because the person that's gonna come in here after me, he ain't gonna be nice. Good cop versus bad cop. That's all it is. Right now, we got Potato tearing up everything. He can't do a speech, can't walk down steps, he can't exit the scene, tearing up everything, destroying the country, letting the Middle East run over us, and now they're triumphant. This Potato's the bad cop. Now
I'm still seeing these fucking idiots on YouTube having fucking shit like we're doing right now, and they're backing this dude.
I know.
They're talking about how it ain't so bad. It ain't that bad. I mean, yeah, it would have been a lot worse if Trump was in there. How? Everybody's at fucking war. There's tens of thousands of people being fucking slaughtered.
Yes.
You can't afford to fucking eat right.
Yeah.
The fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Shut the fuck up, shut down your channel, and just get the fuck off. You're a fucking idiot. Backing this motherfucker. Are you fucking stupid? Gotta be fucking kidding me right now. How could anybody back this dumb motherfucker? This motherfucker's senile. He's not even in charge. And these motherfuckers are sitting around talking about it like, well, at least it ain't Trump. You fucking dumb motherfuckers.
Press 1. That's all I got. Press 1.
Shit's aggravating as shit, man. I'm so sick of the way this country's going, man.
Bro,
the people need to stand the fuck up. The people need to stand the fuck up and say we've had enough.
Yeah.
All of us. All of us. Fuck a Democrat. Fuck a Republican. This is about life. The pursuit of fucking happiness. This is not fucking happiness. We ain't pursuing nothing but shit. Being enslaved and falling for these motherfuckers bullshit. America, stand the fuck up and say fuck all this system bullshit. Fuck this shit.
Yeah. Hey. USMC, Paradise, Militant, Vision, Pastor, Miss Sharon, press 1. Something to watch. The fans in the building. Random, Gypsy, Lee B. Who else got a 1? Kelly got a 1. Militant, Roots, Paradise Acres, Native, Candle. Who else got a 1? Off Grid, Real Talk. I'm just tapping in, bro. Captain Coral, John McGill with the bro. Where you been at?
I salute
Captain
y'all.
Coral.
I salute y'all, man. I salute y'all.
Try, man. Oh, look, we got more ones now. And now y'all want to put it in. Go ahead.
But they ain't gonna let voices like this be heard. And if you think any of these other big motherfuckers that talk a good game, they talk a good game.
You talking about?
But they ain't about no real shit, man. I'm talking about big motherfuckers. I'm talking about the motherfuckers who got real big voices. They falling for the we need a big ass voice that ain't falling for none of they bullshit, man. We need this shit to be heard throughout fucking America, throughout the world, man. Without them shutting us up. Without them saying, nah, man, you can only have this many people listening to you. Or we're only going to share this shit to this. Or we're going to give you a strike. Take this shit the fuck down. Now, fuck you. You need this shit out there, homeboys. You need this shit, YouTube. Because y'all motherfuckers going to suffer too. You may not suffer this century. But I guarantee you, your grandkids, your great-grandkids, they going to feel it. Because what comes around goes around. It's just the way it is, man.
We're in a mix, tribe. We're watching a controlled demolition of the United States of America as we speak. We're in the mix.
Yeah, and there's a whole bunch of motherfuckers duped in with them too. You know, we need to start calling these motherfuckers out too. We need to stop. We need to stop falling for the bullshit, man. I know we try to back people that are backing our side.
Okay.
But man, we got to keep a sharp eye, man. We got to keep a sharp eye. Because if they slip, they slip. And they slip all the fucking time, man. You got to watch them all. And I'm just being honest. You got to watch the Tim Pools, the Steve Crowders. You got to watch these motherfuckers. How can anybody be perfect? If they're 100% perfect all the time, something ain't right. You understand what I'm saying? If they're feeding your ears and it always sounds 100% perfect, something ain't right.
Yeah.
They try to make money. They try and make money. They don't give a fuck about you neither.
Yeah. Hey, Cat Williams said the number one job of a person who has sold his soul to the groups, their number one job is to make sure that you never know that they sold their soul for that.
Yes, sir.
That spoke volumes to me when he said that, man.
Yes, sir.
And look, once that happens, you follow him for the rest of your life. You follow him as Kevin Hart, one of the Jumanji, one of the funny guys, and you follow them as Steve Harvey. What is it? Family Feud. You know what I mean? Like the fabric, the heartwarming fabric of our society. It's gonna come on. It's gonna come down to us, man. And that's one of the reasons why my channel, I started on WL and Shift. It's gonna come down to us. At least that's the way I see it. Because ain't nothing gonna change with the way things are. It's gonna take an EMP. It's gonna take a grid down. It's gonna take a cyber attack where people look, where their system collapses and money is less important than what it is right now. That's when people are gonna really start showing their true color. Go ahead.
I see those things happening, and I see people just falling in line, man. That's what's so sad. You know what I mean? That'll give these people even more power, man. What we need is for millions of people to say, I don't need you, I don't believe you, I don't trust you, and I don't need to listen to you. I don't need to. What the fuck do I need to listen to this man for? I'm a man.
Yeah.
I know it. I love my wife. I love my kids. I do good things for people all around me. What the fuck do I need you to tell me any fucking thing? You are corrupt, sir. You are corrupt, miss. Yeah. You don't belong in the position that you're in, and I don't believe in it. And if I got to give my life, if I got to go to fucking prison the rest of my life, to wake up 100 motherfuckers over here, and this dude over here has to go to prison for life to wake up that 100 motherfuckers over there, that's the only way we're going to do it. Look at the motherfuckers who have given their life for this shit. This is real life shit. This is real life. We are living, breathing motherfuckers, man. And we're going down a path that is so dark and evil. We're just letting the devil in everywhere we turn. When are we going to have the balls to say, nah, man, I don't need you in my life. I don't give a fuck that your title says you're the president. I don't give a fuck if you're a senator. Fuck you. Lock me up. Get your blue goons with their badges, come to my house, put me in fucking jail, whatever the fuck. But I'm hoping that you have to lock up 100 million motherfuckers, because that's who I want to wake up. That's why I want them to see the corruption, see the falseness of you, sir, and you, miss, because y'all motherfuckers are trash. Y'all are killing us all for your own little fucking riches and greed and bullshit.
Let's tap in then. All right. This is the problem that I see with it. This is This is the problem that I see with it. His chain said woke. Okay, Tron. So you go to jail for it. Handcuffed. You go to jail. And the way they have majority of this, the people in this system right now, they're gonna see what happens to you, and they're gonna say, "Oh no, I gotta get back to work. I got bills to pay. I can't." Yeah, he wilding. I hear what he's saying, and it sounds good, but I gotta get back to work. I got rent. I got mortgage.
Do something. I'm not saying you have to be the world leader of a rebellion or Do something. Here's one thing you could do.
Okay.
And this is just a little something.
Let's go.
Build yourself. You got to start somewhere. So maybe one day this week, call into work and say, look, I can't come in today. And when they ask you why, say, look, it's personal. I don't feel like talking to anybody about it, but I can't come in. It is what it is. Click. Hey, there's all kinds of laws to protect you.
Bro, I got one for you.
You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds. Go talk to a neighbor. Talk to somebody out on the street. Just a little thing you can do. Talk to somebody out on the street. Say, hey, man, this is kind of messed up what we're going through, ain't it? I mean, how much you paying for milk, man? You got anybody in your family that's having a hard time? Try to wake somebody else up. Talk to them. Just have a conversation.
Bro, my milk is going bad in 3 days. Forget the projected going bad date. Bread, everything. I bought bread 3 days later. This mold in the try. I brought this up in a live a long time ago, and I'm probably still gonna catch some heat for this right now. You know what we have to do? Look, we have the power. I talk about this in the spiritual things. We have the power, and it don't have to take you going to jail. It don't have to take you picking something up and bro, we can just not vote. The systems that they have, we can take a stand and say, no, we're not participating in this because this is not working for any of us. We want something different. They wouldn't know what to do. And it started to happen before, but if everybody, like you said, if everybody, a national 2 weeks off work or they started doing national marches. I'm talking too much. They started doing national marches in major cities. They would start to get the picture. That's all it would take. You ain't got to go to jail.
Why don't we do our own vote?
Exactly.
Well, you know, it start now. Maybe 5 years from now, 10 years from now, we could have our own voting system.
Bro,
we the people. What gives them the right to hold every motherfucking power in their hands? The power is supposed to be with the people.
Bro, we run everything. We give them the power. We freely.
Yes.
So if everybody stopped voting, but they've got everything so kind of misconstrued, and bro, when I did that live, you don't know how many people was like, "What the hell? You gotta vote. It is your right as an American citizen to vote." And I'm like, "Yeah, I understand that, but right now there are no good selections. You still gotta vote. Vote for the better." But we can all just not vote. And then what do they do? What do they do? Oh, there was 30 people in this state that went ahead and still voted, so now this person has to be no. But they have everything so locked down. They got us manipulated. Random said fear. That, bro, fear is almost got to be well, I ain't gonna say that because a lot of people do hope that these politicians, bro, they all say the exact same damn thing time after time after time. And we just keep voting for them. But
the numbers
there's things we can do.
I hate to say it, but the numbers are against us, man. And I remember me and you was on a live. I don't know if it was 2 times ago or whatever, man. And I said to you, I said, man, when you say something like that, man, it's like we lost. It's like we already lost. You've already given up. But, you know, I thought about that afterwards, man, for a good week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And I'm like, I hate to say it, but truth is truth. And we probably are at a point. They've been too good with the propaganda. They've been too good with the brainwashing. They've been too good at this system. They have us so fucked up. Ain't nobody gonna do shit.
Bro.
And that's what's sad, man.
But their system has run out of time. They've run a debt clock up. Bro, they have ran this thing up exponentially, and now it has, bro, that's why I've done videos like, I'm waiting for shift, I'm waiting for WRL. I don't want the death and destruction, but this system has to end. This is stupid. And they've run it up so much that the rest of the world are like, nah, y'all can't, you can't keep doing what you're doing. We've run our debt up. The youth can't afford homes. They can't afford land. They can't afford land from who? From who? The banks, the financial institutions of America. The people cannot afford to own homes. Tribe, do you hear what I'm saying? When you really put it like that, the kids, bro, you know it's time for change. When the kids can't afford a place to stay.
How many banks are there? Like main banks? How many banks are there? Anybody in the chat know? Like, cause you just sit here and you think about it. Like, who the fuck so-called claims to own all the United States? Because nobody truly owns their land.
That's
so who the fuck is it that owns the shit? Like, it's so fucking rigged, man. It's so fucking pathetic.
And then some people get to the loophole and make a good amount of money, or it's passed down. They make a good amount of money and they're able to afford this stuff. So then once they can afford it, I'm just talking in general. Once they can afford it, then they feel like, okay, well, we got it. Everybody else should too. But I'm not even talking the whole race stuff. I'm just saying in general, just people.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's unattainable at this point. They literally want you in a $2,000 a month, 1-bedroom apartment, slaving, working 3 jobs. The American dream is done. It's shot.
If you go in front of a judge in any court system for anything, whether it's a traffic ticket, crime, maybe you're suing somebody, one of the first things every single judge asks you, and believe me, I've been in front of a few. I know what I'm talking about. One of the first things the motherfuckers will ask you is, you got a job? Where do you work? The only thing that this whole fucking system cares about is you being enslaved.
Never looked at it like that.
And you know, a lot of people, I remember, man, when I first started doing YouTube and shit, and I would bring up the word slave and say we were enslaved, man. Wasn't nobody else saying that shit. Everybody was scared to death to say the word slave.
Yeah.
But there's no other fucking word for it.
There isn't.
When you're working in America, you are enslaved. Now, there are people that are above that. And they're the ones that have people enslaved. And don't get it twisted. There are some good people out here that take care of folks the best they can, and they're kind of equal, and they try not to get too rich. They want everybody to have something. You know what I'm saying? There are some good people, but the majority of this country is all about how much can I get for myself, and who can I use to get more and more and more and more.
Yeah. Capitalism.
And that's the way the system is built, man. And that's what we fall for every single day. Tomorrow morning, Monday, you will get up in the morning, and it's just like you walking out into some cotton fields.
Hey, man.
Because you won't have shit to show for it. You won't have shit to fucking show for it. And you're going to do this until your body is so old that you can barely fucking do anything. And then a couple years later, you're dead.
Yeah.
And
tomorrow when I wake up? Yeah.
No, you got it.
Nah, bro, I want you to finish. Go ahead.
If you don't do these things, you'll be looked at like a bum. You'll be looked at like a piece of shit. You'll be looked at like you're a deadbeat. You're a nothing. You're a nobody. Because they've enslaved us so brilliantly that now the slaves push the other slaves.
Yep. Seriously. Yeah. Simplistic lifestyle. That's what we all should be working towards. Less physical, less monetary, less problems, less headaches, less taxes, less bills, less complications, and a more simplistic lifestyle. But they don't want that. They got to flash all of the new gadgets. They got to flash the new cars. They got to flash the new shoes. You know what I'm saying? The new cell phone. You need this. You need that. And then, you know, it's keeping up with the Joneses, all that stuff, bro. It's crazy, man. It really is. I'm ready for the system to collapse. I don't want all the death and destruction.
I'm trying to be opposite, man. You know, and I'm sure there's probably people that'll, you know, listen to me and be like, this motherfucker, man. But seriously, instead of looking at the motherfucker who I swear I look at bums and I'm like, you go ahead, dog.
Yeah, they're free.
You fucking do that shit, man. Fuck working for these motherfuckers. Fuck them all, man. Do your thing, man. I know life is hard and you ain't got shit, but man, fuck them.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no, I respect them.
There's other, and what's so fucked up is I know, because, man, I've laid carpet my whole life and I subcontracted. Mm-hmm. And almost everybody I knew was working by the hour and having their checks, 30-40% of their checks taken every time they got paid. And I'm subcontracted, so I take care of my own taxes. Right. You know, I put on the bill what my prices are for doing shit. And if you don't want to pay me that price, then I don't do your work. You know, I subcontract. So it's different for me. And I look at all these people working by the hour, man, and I try to tell all of them, everybody that I've ever talked to, I'm like, man, there's other ways of doing business in this world. You don't have to work by the hour, man. You don't have to give 30-40% of your fucking check every week. Yeah. And they don't teach us this. You don't learn this shit. I learned this shit from my uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I learned this shit from a dude named Mitch, who had my back in life for some reason and taught me a bunch of shit. Like, when it came down to the money and the paperwork and shit, like, it's crazy, man. They got us so brainwashed and they hide everything. And all the companies that you work for. If you work for somebody, that motherfucker's going to act like he's poor as shit around you all the time. Yeah. I mean, seriously, the motherfucker paying you is going to be like, man, shit. I don't know how many times I heard motherfuckers say, man, I'm paying you more than I'm fucking paying myself this week. Yeah, right, motherfucker. Lying their asses off. And motherfucker, and then the workers feel sorry for them. End up buying their lunch that day. Well, shit, man, let me buy you lunch then, man. You paying, you ain't make shit this week, man. This motherfucker sitting back like, all right, man, I'll take a double cheeseburgers, large fry, milkshake. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are going to lie to you. You need to get out there and find out information, man, because you could probably be making a whole lot more money for the shit you're doing, or you could be doing something else and at least holding your own a little bit more than how they got you. If you work by the hour, you are the lowest of the low when it comes to the system. Yeah, they have complete control over. They tell you what you're going to give them for taxes and all. We're going to give you what, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not trying to shit on y'all. I'm not trying to call y'all low. I'm just saying that if you work by the hour, that's about the lowest you can get in this system as far as being a slave.
You know what the crazy part is, Trump? Anybody can start a business, even if it's not profitable. Just to write stuff off. Anybody can start a business, but they don't tell people that. No. Come up with a name. Pay the $100. Go down to the you know what I'm saying, the government. Pay $100. Register the name. Boom. There you go. Yep. Yeah. Hey, in my neighborhood, bro, I'll tell a story. I used to feel sorry for this one cat, man. This one dude, right? Because I just thought he was just a good dude, but he drove a beat up Chevy pickup. Beat up, and he would always, I thought he was just like an old cat who retired and just needed something to do with himself, but he would be cutting other people's grass. There was like 4 houses, and he would, you know what I'm saying, I'd see him pushing the lawnmower across the street, cutting grass, you know what I'm saying, and I'm like, man, this got to be just a good dude that's retired, and he just don't have nothing better to do. Man, this dude is a multi-million, my neighbor told me, multi-millionaire. He owns 6 houses in the subdivision, and I think 2 or 3 in the other subdivision. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But if you see him, seriously, he like in a 1986 Chevy pickup. Nothing fancy about his house. The houses he goes and cuts grass at is rental properties across the street and stuff. They don't, you know, if they don't cut their grass, he'll take a lawnmower and go over there and cut it for him, I guess. Yeah.
Man, the dude I worked for 20 years, man. I subcontracted for his company for 20 years. Yeah. That dude for at least 15 of those years, he drove the same little white car. It was a box car. It had to be early 80s. I mean, I wouldn't even want to be in that fucking car. You know what I mean? Right. He was a millionaire. He owned properties all over the place. He had a multi-million-dollar business. Yeah. but he worked 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. Even when he would go on vacation for 3 days, the rumor was he would never get off the phone. He would constantly be working on his vacation, whether he was at a restaurant eating or chilling in a hotel. He was just on that phone. He never enjoyed nothing. He just constantly work.
Yeah.
And he was a people person. He loved talking. He could sell ice to an Eskimo. I mean, he was just a hustler with words. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Talk you into any fucking thing. And he was the type that could, I don't know how many times I heard when I would turn in my bill to get paid, and he'd be like, I'm coming out of my own money to pay you for this because these motherfuckers didn't pay me enough to. You wouldn't have a business if that happened.
Right.
And for 20 years I heard this. So there's no way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you see things. You pick up a check from, say, the base where you just did this part of this building and it's for 40 grand and you only got paid 2 grand to do it. And you're like, okay, motherfucker, just stop lying to me. But, a salesman is the best liar. They can lie to you up and down and you'll never know the fucking difference. You know what I'm saying?
Politicians.
Yeah. They sell us this freedom shit. They sell us this whole life that they make you think is so great, and it would be so bad if it was anything else like the rest of the world. We're the most powerful, but like I said before, all these other countries, they're saying the same thing to their people. Russians believe that Russia is the most powerful and they're number one on the planet. Chinese people think that China's number one on the planet. They don't think the U.S. is. The only motherfuckers that think the U.S. is the number one place are the dirt poor fucking people trying to come here from other places that are really dirt poor, and Americans.
Yeah. Car salesman.
Russians think they're better. China thinks they're better. Even North Koreans think that the North Korean government is the strongest motherfuckers on the planet. I mean,
videos.
I mean, we're all being duped. We're all being duped.
Yeah. The system's gonna burn. It's gonna go down. That's probably why I started my channel with WRL and Shift. This system, hey, I love what I do for a living, bro. But I'm gonna tell you, when I wake up and I think about like my entire day, I gotta go here, do this, go here. I'm just like, man, I'm tired. I don't even want to. Let me just go back to sleep for 10 minutes.
Warlord, real quick. Warlord, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I seen you at the beginning of the chat too earlier tonight, man. I appreciate you, bro. But don't ever worry about going, man. Let me know you're going at the same time as me, and I'll let everybody in my chat know that you're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I don't worry about that shit, man. I salute you, brother.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Tribe. Hey.
No, I forgot all about it, man. We get so wrapped up. I keep cutting you off, but I wanted to. I'm probably too late now. But Ghost was supposed to go live and do the giveaway. I meant to fucking mention that shit at like 8:45. We got so wrapped up in the shit and just thinking about Warlord, and I forgot all about it, man. So hopefully y'all didn't miss that shit. Hopefully y'all got over there, or he's still live and y'all can catch it.
Show some support. Yeah. Show some support and love, fam. We appreciate all y'all.
But I ain't mean to cut you off, man. I just forgot all about that shit.
No, man, you good. It ain't like that. Yeah. Yeah, man. The system's collapsing, man. That's the beauty of it. The sad part is that we're going to have to deal with a whole bunch of stuff. CW 2.0, which I firmly believe is coming. This election is probably going to kick it off. They're trying to stop T-Man. Potato, they saying Potato may not run. Experts are saying he may not even run. DeSantis is saying he's going to back an opponent who may not even be able to run. It's a whole mess. We may be in World War III and martial law. Bro, the system is going to collapse. The part that's making me nervous right now is the fact that I think that the United States has underestimated the powers that be. Iran, North Korea, China, the opponents. I think that we may have underestimated. And look, in the chat, everybody's gonna be like, no, we got super secret. We got things they haven't even thought about. We can demolish them in 5 minutes, and we got this, we got that. I don't know anymore. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't know. But above all else, man, the same still rings true. Fam, hey, y'all, please, all in the chat, seriously, Terry, Juan, Bork, mentally, spiritually, and physically, we're about to enter into some crazy times. I coined it pre-tribulatory times because it's for everybody in the chat who thinks that they may have all this figured out and they've got it tied together with the bow tie and it's done. You got the pew-pews, you got the freedom seats, you got everything worked out. You got perimeter defenses around the home, bug out plan, everything. Spiritually speaking, there's more that's coming that's still gonna make you take a double take. It's still gonna have you on the edge of your seat and probably a little scared. Things that are gonna come spiritually. So now is definitely the time to solidify everything else and try to plan and prepare for the spiritual side of things. It's gonna be hell. It's gonna be hell on this planet.
People are going through hell right now, and it's gonna get way, way worse.
Yeah.
I hate to even talk like that, man, because preppers we tend to talk like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? But man, we really got to look at things for what they are and what it is, man. And it is what it is.
Yeah.
I forget that word that people use where you just believe everything's okay when everything in front of you is really bad. In cognitive dissonance or some shit like that.
That sounds good.
Is that the one?
That sounds good, bro. That might be it.
But seriously, man, shit is not cool, man. Shit is not cool. We got a lot of shit going on all around, man. Prep up. I don't even say that much. Prep up.
Hey, can I just ask the chat? Hey, what happened in Miami, y'all? I know this is in the chat. Just look, aliens, fallen angels, Project Bluebeam. We did it. I'm just saying. I want to see what they.
I really don't know, man. I couldn't even see. Nisi was like, you can barely see it, and she was holding up her phone. I couldn't really see it, and I'm like, man, I don't feel like dealing with that shit right now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah. The videos, there was nothing. I watched the live stream today where one guy. Let's play with this just for a sec. We're just gonna play with it.
I want to tap in. I want to tap into NYC too before we end, but we got time. We got 8 minutes.
Cool. So
we got all the time in the world, but
no aliens. What random? Fallen angels? I call BS on all of it, Miss Sharon. I'm with you. Blue beam. Hey, so look, I was watching a live stream and there was a video. So supposedly this whole thing in the mall was supposed to be like a graffiti event that the teenagers were going to, a graffiti event. You know, you spray paint on the walls and stuff. And there's one video where a kid was drawing a diagram of this box. He said there were some other teenagers that came in with this box. And this box, whenever they did something to it, it opened up this thing. And that's when the entities, supposedly, y'all, this is all just hearsay. Supposedly, the entities came from this box that they brought in. So the kid was drawing a diagram of what the box that they had looked like, right? And the live stream I was watching, the guy kept trying to play this video. He found the video. He was like, this the video. And he kept trying to play it. And no matter what he did, a different video would play. And he even said he shared the screen of like the video. And he kept clicking it and the video wouldn't play. Bro, that Guns Coast to Coast, a guy I highly respect. This guy is like an astrophysicist, works on military projects. This dude did a video after that live I did talking about how the spiritual veil is about to be lifted for this pre-tribulatory time. He did a video on it. I was like, here we go. He was like, crazy talk, alien shift, crazy talk, da 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 da. He went into the whole thing about the Miami Mall. And at the end of the video, bro, I listened to this guy. He said, now the funny thing is that I've seen these entities before. He's like, it's something that I've never talked about. It doesn't fit my channel. And then from there, I watched a whole bunch of other videos. I don't know, man. This year's going to be crazy. That's all I can say. Yeah. Hey, 12 gauge home defense, You need something with some knockdown power. 300 blackout, something that's got some kick where you can knock it down and start running. Because apparently they just pop right back up. Just saying.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Man, just real quick, I watched this one channel, man. This dude goes around New York City and he like shows off apartments and stuff. And he shows like, you know, one little bedroom, tiny ass, barely fit in the kitchen. You open up the stove and you can't walk by it because it comes down and it's like a half an inch from the wall.
Yeah.
And they're like $5,000, $3,000, $4,000. But he did a couple videos here lately, and I shared them out with, you know, I sent it to Native, Hutch, you, Pop B.
Yeah.
And he was talking about the immigration thing in New York. And how they're trying to put laws into effect to stop the buses from bringing people into New York.
Oh, yeah.
And they want to, you know, have it to where it's only like a certain time period where they can show up and be at a certain place and that's it. And they're thinking, you know, they're going to start like arresting bus drivers and shit. He didn't say that, but that's what he was, you know, that's what I thought about it. Like, well, they're going to start arresting people. And I'm like, well, the only people they could arrest is the bus drivers. Yeah. Because everybody else is still down south and shit. But hear me out real quick.
Come on.
The mayor did a public announcement asking for the people's help. The people need to stand up and stop these things from happening. So he's pretty much telling the New York citizens, get your ass out on the streets and stop these buses from coming in. That's the mayor. But these are the people, backing an open border.
Yeah.
But they don't want them people where they're at. Oh, they don't have enough resources. Or they don't have enough money. Or we don't have the space to take care of them.
Mm-hmm. Probably good at first.
But fuck everywhere else. Everywhere else. Y'all better have space for them, but don't bring them here. That's fucked up, man. How fucked up is that? How can they back these things? If people can't see the shit that these corrupt politicians and shit, they sit there and talk a good game and allow these things to happen to this country, but then they don't really back it for real because they don't want people coming where they're at.
Bro, it's good for them until it's not.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And we're electing these people.
Hey, New York probably enjoyed it. The people in power, they probably enjoy. Okay, look, we can build. We can build and have bigger budgets. You know what I'm saying? Where they can take a bigger piece, bigger cut to fill their own pockets because it's more people. They got to implement programs. That's how they work. We need more from the feds, more money. You know what I'm saying? If now all of a sudden they got a new $300 million coming through that they didn't have before because they got immigrants coming, they can probably go ahead and slice 20 million off the top. But then when the buses don't stop and it's too much, they're like, wait, hold on. This is too much. This is what y'all was asking for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now they want to sue Texas. Yeah, that was what was on the news. Yeah. They want to sue Texas. Yeah.
And this is what you're seeing nationally on the news. Now hear me out. Hear me out on this.
Okay.
We're not seeing the desperate shit going on at the border. We're not seeing how hard Texas has it dealing with all this shit. We're seeing poor New York City having these hard times because immigration is coming to their doorstep. It's propaganda, man. It's so set up. It's so frustrating to think that there's going to be millions and millions of people voting for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're in an election year, people. There's going to be millions and millions of people voting for this shit and arguing with you why they do it. It's unfucking real. I cannot believe how fucking stupid people are, man.
Hey, man. Who you voting for, Tribe? Who you voting for, Tribe?
1,000% I am voting.
Okay.
And 1,000% I'm voting Trump. If I got to write his fucking name on the ballot,
All right. I got you. I hear you.
And if it wasn't him, it'd be DeSantis. Because I think DeSantis did a pretty damn good job down in Florida. He didn't take people's freedoms in 2020. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The chat didn't went quiet. The chat didn't went quiet.
I'm just saying, man. I that's who I'm voting for. I'm going to the fucking line and I'm voting for Trump. Plain and fucking simple.
Wait, what if he's not on the ballot?
I'm writing his fucking name on the ballot.
I think I missed that. I hear you. Hey, fam. Hey. Yeah, bro. I appreciate you, Trav. Oh, man. 2024 has been a fool, and it's only been 7 days. 7 days. We got the aircraft carrier. We got the aircraft carrier headed to the Mediterranean Sea right now. Probably to take on the Houthis. Probably to take on Iran, sent a warship there. As we speak, things are escalating. The Promised Land is now in a full-fledged conflict with Hezbollah. Supposedly Hezbollah has attacked. Bro, supposedly Hezbollah has, 200,000 missiles. I guess that's significant for, Yeah. Yeah. So somebody said they can make it rain missiles on the Promised Land for weeks, just constant, nonstop, 200-300 a day.
Yep. You got North Korea. You got North Korea attacking South Korea.
Bro, North Korea is shipping missiles that are breaking the NATO's missile defense systems to Russia. Russia fired that. It was a North Korean missile that made it through our air defense systems. Come on, y'all. If you get a chance, look at the warships, the battle boats that Iran is putting out, the stealth battle boats, and tell me if that does not look like current. Man, them boats look like F-22 Raptors. Tell me if that does not look like current, up-to-date armaments. It ain't the Somalis on a long boat with a smoking motor on the back with a 50 cal.
Exactly. Bro. I feel you. I feel that.
Just saying.
And we have a influx of people not from America coming into America. And I'm not saying all of them are bad. I think there's probably a lot of really good people coming across, but there's also enemies coming across. And I think America right now, for the past 3 years, have been flooded with people that want to do harm to America. I'm not saying everybody coming across the border is this. I'm just saying there are people coming along with them for a reason. And I think we need to be very careful about terrorist attacks. I think you need to watch your back every time you leave your fucking house. Because we don't know where they're going to hit and when they're going to hit. And they're going to hit. It's going to happen. Yeah. I ain't saying maybe. I believe it's going to fucking happen. So we need to watch our ass there too. I mean, not to mention what else is going on in the sky. I mean, they slipped up and let us know about balloons and shit like that, and airplanes disappearing. But what else is going on? All the shit we're seeing in the skies and these UFOs. It would be real easy to blame a UFO if China had something else come across this motherfucker, or Russia had something come across it. Oh, that's just a UFO, and we'll believe it in a heartbeat. Yeah, it's real easy to blame UFOs now, isn't it?
It is. Anything that they can't, explain. Yeah. There's a new meeting that's supposed to be taking place soon, an emergency UAP meeting. This disclosure thing is at the forefront. So yeah, maybe they do need a boogeyman, a fall guy, maybe. But a lot of stuff. 10 foot aliens, 8 to 10 foot. That was in the Amazon, that was in Miami, and that was in was it Los Angeles? Man, they say they'll jump over the house. Hey, I need someone with some knockdown power for that, bro. Some real. Hey, my Fiat 12 gauge home defense with the slugs. Hey, I need someone with some knockdown power.
I hear that. I got something nice.
I feel you.
You know, I keep my mouth shut on that kind of shit. But I got something nice for their ass though.
Yeah.
Couple things.
Let them have it. 308 knockdown power.
But we about at that time, y'all. You know, we like to go about 2 hours, man. We don't want to overstay our welcome. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all for coming here and listening to us. I know you don't always agree with everything we got to say or I got to say, but that's the good thing about it, man. You don't have to agree. We just talk about it and have real conversations and talk about real shit, no matter the consequences from whoever's fucking in charge of all this shit. We still try to talk it out, man. And y'all was here for it, and I appreciate the fuck out of y'all. Every single one of y'all, man. Thank y'all for being here.
Seriously.
And Josh, anything you want to say before we kill it?
Hey, man, seriously, I appreciate y'all. That little video I threw out before this live, I appreciate y'all for being here. Look, y'all, we got to really prepare now. I know a lot of us, at least me, we slacked off on prepared, the prepping. I slacked off for like 4 or 5 months on the preparedness stuff. Look, I got the pew-pews, I got the freedom seeds, I got the plates, and so now I'm firing it all back up because things are crazy for 2024. So I suggest y'all just make sure everything's topped off, everything's good to go. Get whatever you need.
Pick up a little extra if you can. Every time you can. Yep, no doubt. And a special huge shout out to the mods. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hold us down this whole time, 2 hours. Just on your free time, you take the time out to help us. And you don't get nothing for it. And I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. Y'all the team. Y'all the tribe. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. But I'm going to hit y'all with a beat. And we're going to catch y'all again, man. I'm going to do something this week, too. And I still got to work on that 6-hour joint, man. I started playing around with it a little bit. I got to take a lot out of that son of a gun,
all right,
man.
Bro.
And some of the best stuff is the stuff I got to take out of it. So it's like, man, what the hell do I do? Yeah, like that's the funniest moments and some of the funniest shit, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to work it where I can put some of your dancing and shit with some of my beats, you know what I'm saying?
No, we don't need to, bro. Let it die. We good. Happy New Year's.
But I'll keep playing around with it, see what I can do, man. See if I can get something up. But we'll be back at y'all, next Sunday, man. Hopefully, as long as the world's still here. Yes. And we, Splat Tribe, don't forget, you get over there to Splat Tribe because I'll be playing the game during the week and we be talking shit over there too. Hanging out in the chat. Shit. The last one I had, we had like 14, 15 people in the chat. And the one time before that, we had like 20 some in the chat. It was just hanging out, kicking it. I'm playing the game. We just having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you need that. You need that chill time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
So check them out, man. Mr. Get 'em Good is Josh's gaming channel, and Splat Tribe is mine. Check them out, YouTube channels, and my Twitter, Splat Tribe or Tribe 2. I got two Twitters you can check out. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been doing much on those, but I'm gonna pick up the pace. But all right, y'all. Oh, and Ghost Designs. Don't forget Ghost Designs. That's where you're gonna catch my merch at. Right? We don't have everything dropped yet or nothing. I think he's got it's all downhill from here. I think he's got those t-shirts up. But we're gonna have some more coming too. So you want to get a t-shirt or something, check it out. GhostDesigns.shop. It's in the description too. What's up?
Is it true you I must have missed it because I was too busy dancing. Did you throw off your hat and start dancing too?
Yeah, everything flew off. My glasses, my hat.
Bro, we was acting up.
Yeah, we were acting a fool.
All right.
Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. Till next time. Appreciate y'all. Share it out. Share it out with a friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fam.
Love y'all. Much love. Big hugs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Holla at y'all.